Hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of the Disc Golf Answer Man.
First question comes from Kyle. And he says, I'm a newer player and I would like to get my bag dialed in for the summer. I currently carry a Fusion Thief that flies very straight for me. What disc would you recommend if I'd like to get something a little faster than that with about the same flight path? And then he says, maybe slightly more stable. So Coda, have you thrown the Thief much? Do you have
I have not, but I have seen people that do throw it.
okay.
I would say maybe something that might be similar to that would be like a hatchet,
Hmm.
possibly the stag here if you're looking for something a little bit more stable.
Yeah, I was going to
Um,
suggest a stag.
yeah,
Yep.
The stag or an escape.
yeah,
Because I know the escape is if you have decent power behind it, it's the same hyzer flip. And the thing
gotcha,
about the thief is it catches right at the end. I
Mhm.
haven't thrown a hatchet in a while, but my hatchet would flip over and hold it like
gotcha,
it was a roller. And the thief will do that if you don't throw it high, but
for
if you give
sure.
it air, it'll come back.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is the escape not more stable? Or would you say like a bio escape or something?
Yeah, escape is more stable for sure. Did he say more stable or?
He said
Possibly.
possibly more
Oh,
stable.
possibly more
Yeah,
stable. Okay,
because
so I would.
I'm assuming that way he means like if he gets a convict, he could beat it up to fly the same, just faster.
Okay, yeah.
Which I'm a firm believer in. I don't like the way, like, I want to beat my disc into the way I want it to
Mhm.
fly. I don't want it to perfectly just come off the shelf flying the way I like it
Yeah,
because it's not going to stay that way.
and you
Yeah.
mentioned before we were live or before we recorded, when we were live, you were talking about how you like to keep your bag fairly simple
I do.
and have one mold and have three versions of it, kind of
Yes. Like,
overstable,
I
straight.
absolutely to overstable. So I like usually my understable one is something that I've had in my bag for a long time. And so I've used it, abused it, seasoned, if you may. And then I have one that's a little bit newer than that. And then I'd like to keep a brand new one for any headwind situations or if I need a little bit more stableness out of that disc. But yeah, I like to keep my bag simple and have multiples of each disc.
So you probably is there a hatchet in your bag?
There's not a
No.
hatchet in my
Okay.
bag.
Okay. That would be tough for a hatchet to fly overstable for you, but
Absolutely.
There's lots of people who want to have that setup. They want
Hmm.
to have just like one mold for all of their discs, but they're not sure how to start it. So do you start with understable discs and then just take them out as you get more overstable discs, or how does
Um,
that whole process like develop?
Usually I'd say that it's backwards of that. So I'll take it, use it, try to beat it up, and then I'll keep one that's freshly new and then keep that process going. And so I just keep as it gets too understable, I'll filter that one out, put the mid in, then put a new one in. So
Mhm. Awesome.